Welcome back to our tutorial. In this video, we're gonna move over binomial theorem. In our last video, we talked about binomial expansion, where we solve a question using the Pascal triangle and also using the expansion method. In this video, we can solve the binomial theorem. The question says find the fourth term. We are to find the fourth term. So therefore, also this question we can use the two ways. We can use the Pascal triangle and also we can use the formula. Okay, if you check the video of binomial expansion, you can see how we find the Pascal triangle. Okay, let's find it. We're having 1 plus 1 is 1, and also we have the constant 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 0 1. Therefore constant 1 plus 3, 1 plus 2 we're having 3, 2 plus 1 we're having 3, and also 1 plus 0 we're having 1. And also our constant 1, we're having 1 plus 3 is 4, and 3 plus 3 is 6. And also 3 plus 1, we're having 4. And also 1 plus 0, we are having 1. And also we are having constant 1, therefore 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Let's give a space. 4 plus 6 is 10. And also 4 plus, okay, 6 plus 4, we are getting, okay, sorry. 1 plus 4, we are getting 5. And also 4 plus 6, we're getting 6. Okay, 10. And also 6 plus 4 is 10. Also 5 plus 1 is 5. And also 1 plus 0 is 1. And also we are having 1, therefore 1 plus 5 is 6. And therefore the 5 plus 10, we are having 15. We are having 15. And 20, 10 plus 10 is 20. And then 10 plus 5 is 15. And then 5 plus 1 is 6. And 1 plus 0 is 1. If you check the video of binomial expansion, you will see how to find the Pascal triangle. Okay, from the question, from the Pascal triangle, and also from the question, we are having the sixth. This is our n. So therefore, the sixth of the binomial of the Pascal, we are having 1 of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So therefore, here is the 6, and we are to carry those numbers in order to solve. So therefore, let's write it down. Please make sure you have a sheet of paper and write the Pascal triangle down in your book. And let's just take for the sixth one and insert it. So therefore, we are to use these numbers of the Pascal to multiply by the brackets as we do for the first video. Okay, let's say we're having 1 bracket 3x close bracket. So don't forget with the power. Our power is 6, so therefore we have to start with 6. And also multiply by negative 4y, and close bracket and power of 0. As I said before, the 6 will be decreasing and 0 will be increasing to 6, and 6 will be decreasing to 0. So therefore, let's say plus 6. We are having 6 open bracket 3x power 5. It will be decreasing, and also multiply by negative 4y power 1, and also plus 15 multiply by 3x power 4 bracket negative 4y power 2, and therefore plus 20, we garnish 20 multiply by 3x power 3 multiply by negative 4y, and also power 3 plus 15 multiply by 3x power 2, also bracket multiply by negative 4y power 4. The 4 will be increasing, and therefore plus, okay, plus 6, we're having 6 multiply by 3x power 1, and therefore also multiply by negative 4y power 5, yeah, power 5, and therefore plus 1, the last number, multiply by 3x power 0, so you come to an end, and also multiply by negative 4y power 6. Yeah, so as you can see, all the powers has been set. So the next thing is to calculate the bracket and expand the bracket, and you have to know that anything power 0 is 1. So therefore for 4y we are having 1, and therefore for 3x power 0 we are having 1. Okay, 3 power 6, 1 multiplied by 3, 1 multiplied by 3 power 6 multiplied by negative 4y power 0, we're getting 729x power 6, and also 6 multiplied by 3 power x power 5, and therefore multiply by negative 4y, we're getting, let's calculate it and see, we're getting negative 5,832 x power 5 and y power 1. Because the y is power 1, we can just leave it like that, and therefore 15 multiplied by 3x power 4, and therefore again multiply it by negative 4 square, so therefore we are having, let's calculate and see, we are having positive 19,440 x power 4, and therefore y power y power 2. So therefore we have to put our power and then multiply, okay, plus 20 multiplied by 3 power 3x multiplied by 4 to the cube root. We're getting negative, let's put in bracket, we are getting negative 3,445. Okay, having that 4,560, that 4,560 x power 3, x power 3, and also y power 3, also y power 3. So therefore let's move further. Y power 3, the next says that plus, if we are to add 15 multiplied by 3x power 2 and also multiply by negative 4 power 4. Let's see what we are getting. We're having positive 34,560. 34,560 x square y power 4. X square and y power 4. And therefore the second to the last, which is 6 multiplied by 3x power 1 and also multiplied by 4 to the 5th root, we're getting negative. Let's calculate it and see. We're having negative 18,432, yeah, 18,432 x power 1 and y power 5. And therefore the last but not the least, plus, if we are to say 1, anything power 0 is 1, so therefore 1 times 1 is 1, so therefore we are to say minus 4y to the 6th root. We are getting, let's calculate and see, we are getting 4,096, 4096, and y, because the x is unknown, because anything power 0 is 1, so therefore we are just to put y. We're having y power 6. So therefore, as you can see from the question says that we are to find the first term. So we are just to carry the first term. So here is the first term 1, and therefore here is the second term 3, and there is a third term 3, and here is a first term. So therefore we are to stop at here. We are to just carry this number. Tear a sheet of paper and write it, because we are deleting it so that we can proceed. So therefore the negative sign multiplied by negative sign, we are having negative sign. Okay, let's put our negative sign. Let's remove this bracket. So the next thing to do, the question say we are to find the first term. The first term. So therefore our first term, it is equals to negative 34,560 x cubed y cubed. So therefore this is the answer for the first term. And therefore, to know whether we are right, we can use the formula of the binomial theorem to see whether the right answer is proved. Here is the formula that we can use to solve the binomial theorem using the formula. So in here we can use the formula to see whether our right answer that we find using the binomial theorem and using the Pascal triangle to know whether we are right or wrong. Okay, let's move further. Our R is the term. We have to know that our R is the term. So therefore, our A plus B power n, so therefore it is equals to the n combination. Our n is 5. Let's put the combination. Our n, we're having n. Our n is 5. So therefore combination R. So therefore R is our term, and therefore R, we are just to say that if we are to find our term is 4, so we are just to say 4 minus 1, and we are getting 3. We are just minusing 1 from our term, so that is our R that we can use to solve it. Okay, as you can see, our R is there, and also the n minus 1. Our n is 5. So therefore, if we are to say n minus 1, we're getting 4. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, our n here is 6. Sorry for the confusion. I just put 5 instead of 14, 6. So therefore here we have to put our 6. Yeah, it's done. And we are to say our n is 6, so therefore 6 minus our R is 3, so therefore we are having power 3. So therefore multiply by our B is negative 4y, close bracket. Our R is already 3, we all know that, so therefore we're gonna put R, which is 3. So therefore 6 combination 3, it is 20. 6 combination 3 is 20. So therefore 20 multiplied by, so the 3 power 3 is 27. Don't forget with the x power 3, minus 4 power 3 is negative, multiplied by negative 64, y power 3. So therefore, for now we are to say 20. Let's make it 20 multiplied by 27 multiplied by negative 64. So therefore, the same answer, it is equals to negative 34,560, and don't forget with x power 3 and y power 3. So therefore x power 3 and also y power 3. Okay, as you can see, this answer is also the same with the answer. So therefore you can use the both methods to solve the problem. If you check the description of the video, you can see the binomial expansion